my name is Crystal, and I just wanted to come on here and talk about my experience with Tourette's and how I feel about it, basically. So as a lot of people know, Tourette's is a tic disorder where you have a bunch of unwanted tics. You make a lot of movements and sounds that are very repetitive. It's kind of awkward at times because, you know, I'll be in the middle of a conversation with somebody and then I just have to go like, or I bust out with the, you know, or I have to make this noise. It's kind of awkward. You know, I've become a little bit more conscious of it, and I'm a little bit better now with controlling it, so it doesn't necessarily come out while I'm having conversations with people. But when it's a lot of silence, and if I'm around somebody who doesn't know I have Tourette's or who I'm not comfortable with, then I cannot be around them for too long in fear that they're going to think I'm crazy. But I'm now a mom to a beautiful 4-month-old. I love my baby girl so much. The thing is, I make the noises in front of her. And of course she's 4 months old. But sometimes she look at me like, and I think I'll insert the clip in. But yeah, and I don't know exactly the science behind it of how people get Tourette's, but I don't want her to, you know, pick that up, pick up my repetitive movements, my repetitive noises that I make, you know, because it can be frustrating. Sometimes whenever, you know, you don't tick, it can really distract you. Like, I'll be sitting and I'll be trying not to tick. I'll be like this. And I cannot focus at all on anything, you know, somebody is saying, on anything somebody is saying. It's like I have to tick. So Tourette's is a huge burden in my life whenever it comes to that. I don't want to seem weird. I just wish more people would become aware of it, you know? And I'm just being honest. I really don't want to offend nobody else who has Tourette's, because I have Tourette's too as well. It's just, you know how people could be judgmental out there. So I really shouldn't give 2 shakes of a rat's behind, but I do. And I'm trying to get to the place where I don't. Anywho, I have a baby now and I don't want her to pick up on that habit. I'm not sure if Tourette's work that way, but you know, you never know. I remember this one time in the 6th grade, whenever I had just started middle school. I was sitting in art class and I had a leg tic at the time where I would kick the desk like that. And of course, you know, desks are loud whenever you shift it even just a little bit. So you could imagine if I kick it. Yeah, it was loud. And then this girl, she was so sweet, but at the same time, you know, you can't blame her for saying anything about it. She was like, I see what you're talking about now. The teachers never say anything about it, but there's one teacher. You always have one teacher who keeps it real and who don't care what comes out of their mouth. In this instance, she didn't say nothing, but I kicked the desk and she was like this. It's like something inside of you is dying to tick. So yeah, you know, this is kind of a random video, but I just also want to let people out there who has Tourette's know that, you know, you were born with it, I guess. You know, you can't help it. So don't beat yourself up like I did. And if you feel like your child has Tourette's, just talk to them about it. Don't make them feel ostracized because of it. I have a nephew who has Tourette's. He's like, I think he's turning 10 this year. But I talk to him about it, and I just tell him that, you know, TT also has it. Don't feel weird. You know, I know kids may make fun of you, but it's a lot more kids that you don't see all over the world who has it. Okay? But it's thousands and millions of kids and even adults who have Tourette's too. Some people are even, and I tell him, like, you know, some people are even better at hiding their tics, because he told me he didn't even know I had Tourette's. He was like, I don't see you ticking it. And I'm like, that's because I know how to disguise it. Okay? I became good at it. So, yeah. But just let your kid know, let your family member know. You know, if they're making strange noises or if they're making strange jittery movements, it's not always because somebody's on crack. It's not always because somebody is mentally challenged. It can be Tourette's. So just take that into account and learn about it. That's all I can say. Bless any and everybody who has Tourette's. I said Tourette's a lot just now, but yeah. Bless any and everybody who has Tourette's. God bless you all. I know how it is. A lot of people are confident with theirs. I'm not quite there yet. I'm getting there. It's gonna be a journey, but it'll be okay. It's not the end of the world. Love you all.